Hi, I'm Dr. Evni Patel, and I'm a resident physician here to share some mask-friendly makeup tips for you. So whether you're going to the hospital or meeting a friend and properly socially distancing outside, these are just some great tips if you want to feel put together no matter what you've got going on. So I love makeup. I've always loved makeup, and it's a part of my everyday routine. So it's important to me to continue to incorporate pieces of my old normal into my new normal, and this is one of those things that helps me feel put together and get started with my day, and it's something that I like to do for myself, and it's a part of my me time, if you will. So first things first, skincare is very important to me. I think that no matter what look you're going for, prepping your skin and taking care of your skin is the most important part. So that starts with hydrating. I try to drink as much water as I can every day, but also some skin products to protect your skin from the sun. So two big things I like to use is a moisturizer and SPF. So my moisturizer already has SPF 15 in it, but I also like to use a sunscreen on top of it and mix those together to create a really great base. So I use this Olay Complete Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen. It's great for really sensitive skin, and it's something that I've used because I have sensitive skin and oily skin as well. And then this is the L'Oreal Sublime Sun Advanced Sunscreen SPF 50. So I always like to put this on as well as my moisturizer because taking care of your skin is a huge important part. Then I like to go in with a matte primer. So a high adherence primer is really important if you want your makeup to last and be as budge proof as it possibly can. So this is one that I like to use by The Ordinary, and it's a great step after your moisturizer. So once I've done that, your skin can feel a little bit tacky, and so I actually like to take a very light dusting of a powder. This is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Press Powder, but it could be any translucent powder that you have or pressed powder, just a very light dusting before you go in with liquids. And the big thing to make your makeup last is to go in with as few liquids as you possibly can, and so that'll help your makeup to last. So I like to go in with the matte concealer. I'm not big into foundation and using it all over my face. That can tend to clog your pores, and also, especially when you're wearing a mask, it's just almost a breeding ground for sweat, oil, and dirt to rub up against each other. So I try to keep it pretty minimal with the complexion products, but enough to still look and feel put together. So I actually use this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and it's a matte finish, and so I'll just spot conceal where I need to and blend it in, and then I'll go back and set with a little bit of a thicker layer of powder, not too much because you don't want to feel caked up, but this is the one that I use again. And then comes in setting spray. So setting spray is also a huge piece of this, and not just any setting spray, but a matte finish setting spray or a long-lasting setting spray is going to be really important. Some examples are Ben Nye Final Seal. This one's by Mary Kay. L'Oreal, Urban Decay. There are so many different kinds, but just make sure it's either matte finish or long lasting. If you go in with the dewy setting spray, your makeup will most likely slide all around. So I actually go in with the setting spray once I've done a nice base layer. And now I go in with color products. So I know some people like to keep it really simple and use creamy products, but powders are really important if you want your makeup to be as long lasting as possible and budge proof as possible. So I actually like to use a palette. I'm all about, using dual purpose products. So this is a custom palette that I got, Makeup Forever, and it's got 3 different shades in there. And so what it's got is it's got like a contour bronzer color, a blush color, and then a highlight color. And so because I'm already naturally pretty shiny, I don't like to go in with the highlighter. I actually use it for my eyes, so I use double duty and use this as eyeshadow. So this will go around the perimeters of my face, as you can see, and then I'll put blush on the apples of my cheeks, and then I'll use the highlighter as eyeshadow, and then run a mix of these 2 colors in the crease. I think today I've only got this color on, but that way I'm using, double duty with my products and keeping everything still pretty matte and long wearing. So then once I've got all the color products on my face, I'll go back in with setting spray to keep it nice and locked in. And then the last two steps are mascara and lips. So waterproof mascara, I think that's a given. You should always use waterproof mascara, especially in the summertime when you're sweating, or you never know if you're gonna cry that day or not, or what you've got going on. So I always like to use waterproof mascara if I can. And then for lipstick, even though no one can see it in my mask, I still like to wear lipstick to complete the look, and it's actually my favorite part of doing my makeup. So my favorite lipstick to use is something that is matte and long wearing, because they tend to be a bit more budge proof, and that way it won't slip and slide all over your mask and end up all over your face. So I like using a liquid lipstick. There's many different formulas out there. This is one from the drugstore that I really like. It's the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick, and this is one of my favorite colors. It's a universal red that literally looks great on everybody. In fact, I've gotten a lot of AMA physicians and MSMA women physicians onto this lip color, and it just looks fantastic on everyone and lasts a really long time to get you through your day. And last but not least, you mask up, because wearing is caring. So here's a fun mask from AMA. I love the color, and all I have to do is put my mask on, and you are good to go. You're ready for the hospital, you're ready for your day, you're ready for whatever you've got going on. And so I'm going to kind of rub my face a little bit and move my mouth as I talk, and then we can see how we did with the budge-proof makeup. And if you always want to do a final seal with setting spray, you can, but you've already set twice before, so it's really up to you if you want to or not, but usually I feel pretty secure having done just that. So now we're going to take off our mask, and there you go. Mask-friendly makeup. So whether you've got an event to go to, or visiting with a friend outside, or just want something long wearing in the hospital, these are my tips. Remember, mask up, stay 6 feet away from people as much as possible, and wash your hands. Always keep hand sanitizer with you. And remember, wearing is caring. Thank you all so much.